About 10 miles into our sail here, crossing the Caicos Banks. The wind started off a little calm, and as we kind of got away from land, it's increased a bit. Got about 26 miles to go, and we got about 14-15 feet the entire way across this thing. So we pretty much get to stay on this tack the entire way, which is pretty nice. We just blew past our friends back there.
After about a week at the leeward anchorage near Blue Haven Resort, we made our way around the island. Our plan is to stage at the Sapodilla Bay anchorage. This is the go-to staging spot for most boats heading south. There's a government dock near the bay where you can clear in and out of Turks. But there's little for amenities on this side of the island, so any provisioning will require a rental car at about $30 a day. It's far less than the obnoxious $40 taxi rides all around the island. One thing this bay does have is an amazing beach. A short dinghy ride west of Sapodilla is the bigger and less crowded Taylor Bay Beach. With little else to do in the area, this became our waiting room for the next weather window. It could be worse.
So it's bright and early, day before our departure. Finally, we get to leave Turks and Caicos. It's probably pushing 3 weeks now we've been looking for a weather window. We had a short one, and then we had some issues with our brand new alternator that we purchased here. So our friends Valhalla, who we're sailing with, I think that's them right there, they had some issues with their sail, so this 2.5 day, 3 day window to get south closed real quick when we had some issues. But now we have a nice big window opening up. Tomorrow's our day to cross the Turcos Banks, and we're doing some last minute scrambling. We got a car rented. We're gonna do some errands this morning to get 40 gallons of diesel in the tanks via jerry cans. So luckily Alex, he's got like 3 jerry cans on board. They're full. So I'm gonna empty his into my tank and then probably make 2 runs to the gas station with the car, and then that should be plenty. These 2 I emptied last night, like 10 o'clock.
Hey guys, we have just released a whole line of sailing Satori gear. Get your swag fix with our one-of-a-kind t-shirt designs, mugs, totes, kids gear, and our original 4K drone prints. Click the link in our description or visit our website now, sailingsatori.life.
It's like 6:30 a.m. We are leaving Turks and Caicos today, or at least Sapodilla Bay here in Provo. Doing one last dinghy to the beach before the light comes out. Pretty excited. We've been here way too long. It's been like almost a month here in Turks and Caicos, which is about 3 weeks too long. This is it. On our way. Sun up. Ah!
Yay!
Yay!
We're leaving Provo anyway.
Arthur, you want to go sailing?
Is this thing dead?
Yeah, hold it.
Choosing a good weather window is important for this passage across the banks. The shallow water can make for a slow, miserable ride when the wind and waves pick up. And as we approach our anchorage for the night, coral heads decorate the seabed, so midday light is also important.
Alright, so we're about 10 miles into our sail here, crossing the Caicos banks. The wind started off a little calm, and as we kind of got away from land, it's increased a bit. Got about 26 miles to go, and we got about 15 feet the entire way across this thing. So we pretty much get to stay on this tack the entire way, which is pretty nice. We have a reef in our main, a single reef in the main, and then we have our full jib out. We just blew past our friends back there. We're expected to get in about 2:30, which is plenty of time. So I might just reef that jib in a little bit just to make it a little easier for us, a little more comfortable. But compared to what we've been seeing, you know, these banks aren't bad, you know. This is a lot like Tampa Bay, really. Tampa Bay on a windy day.
Arthur's sleeping in his bag. He was freaking out a little bit as we left. So.
Yeah, a little rough for Arthur, so we got him in the bag. I made some coffee.
And plantains, yum.
Plantains. We didn't get a picture of the breakfast.
Because we inhaled it.
Because we inhaled it, yeah. Yeah.
I thought about it and I said, oh, whatever.
Pretty water.
Even though the day's sail was pleasant, the boat felt sluggish. And it was no surprise why. A chore we had put off until it was too late. Fortunately, we had the afternoon to clean the bottom in the crystal clear waters of Ambergris Key.
The Adventures of King Arthur.
Look at King Arthur as he lies cradled, snug in his servant's arms. Not a care in the world. This little king couldn't imagine a better day. But wait, what is this? Surely his servant knows that the king wouldn't dare swim in water more than 3 paws deep. Oh dear. You see, it is not that his majesty cannot swim. Just look here at his flawless tail propeller motion. Having overcome his liquephobia, it is now simply a matter of comfort. With no soft blanket to dry himself, he is forced to stand, an unforgivable act. This is why Arthur chooses not to swim. And now, he chooses new servants.
From Ambergris, it's a short sail over to Big Sand Key. A late morning departure will keep the coral heads in sight, and an early arrival gives plenty of time for rest before the next day's overnight sail to Luperon. The next day, we took a leisurely 3 p.m. departure. With 18 hours of sailing ahead of us, this ensures a morning arrival. This passage to the Dominican Republic has been known to test even the most experienced sailors. We were fortunate enough to have one of our most peaceful overnight passages yet.
must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone.
Hey guys, we need your help. We have some pretty amazing fans and an awesome little pirate ship here, but we have room for more on board. So subscribe now and tell a friend. You can also share us on Facebook and Instagram and keep up with our daily posts, as well as our website, sailingsatori.life. If you want to see even more from us, visit our Patreon page, where you'll see extra footage and personalized updates. Every effort keeps a little wind in our sails and helps us keep making awesome videos for you guys.